Hello viewers, Wilfred Ninja here, bringing you another Let's Play of Diablo 3 Necromancer. I now just testing out all the audios and whatnot. Okay, that seems to be working. Again, I'm using my television to make sure that everything works properly for you viewers. I can also see the chat. Again, I'm using the same method of uploading my videos onto YouTube as I did with my last video. I do apologize for uploading it twice. It's just that the video that I authorized Twitch to upload onto my YouTube channel, but it did not upload straight away, so I accidentally uploaded two videos. I do apologize. I'll take one of them down as soon as I get time to do it. Today's video will be moderately long due to the fact, like, I'll try and keep it to within an hour, so as soon as we start this, I'll be taking a look at the time. I may do more videos today depending on what the situation is, because I do have a D&D game today, but I'm not sure if some people have messaged me that they may not be able to attend due to one, helping a friend with a charity, and the other, well, two of them not being in the 100% of health. So as you can see, this is my level 39 Necromancer Endo, as I named him. Now, I will not be showing you footage of him. Eventually, we will use. I do plan to show you footage of this level in nature, but at the moment we're not quite there yet. As you might remember, we left off with Vindo, a level 11. It's again not as strong, but again they're both very good summoners. And again, guys, I've been going this channel is for moderately adults. Like, it will have language. There won't be like I won't ever have explicit scenes and whatnot in my videos, but there will be language of, strong natured. But yeah. So once again, we are playing as Vindo, a level 11. I'm just double checking my things. It's now 10 to 6, so we have about an hour, luckily enough. I'm keeping an eye. I have my phone near me so I can keep an eye on when the session is supposed to begin. Okay, now we'll start the game. I also have a nice cup of tea for me. I do still plan to have that YouTube channel chatting for Discord. Now again, viewers, do not be afraid to type in the chat. If you are sticking around on the Twitch, if you're watching this on Twitch, drop in a comment in the chat room, like, let's have some fun. And again, if there's something you specifically want me to show you in terms of abilities, like, feel free to ask. Now, there's something that we're not quite there yet, but I'm telling you guys, if for those of you that have seen my previous video, there's a pretty cool ability called Corpse Lance, which is hotkeyed to number 1. Now, that goes so well with another ability that you will get to see, hopefully, in this video. So, here we go. I do apologize if you hear any creaking or extra sounds. I have a very bad desk. I do plan to get a better one. Let me just lower that down a little bit. But okay. Last we left. Oh, don't want to mess with that right now. Last we left off, we were just saved Deckard Cain. We also got this legendary wood-handed sight. Now, for a pet summoner, technically two-handed is the best option. As I feel like, because as I was playing as Endo, yeah, a lot of the name generators like I've been using for, like, especially for like Nephilim, have like dough at the end of their name. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, the spell I was talking about that goes well with Corpse Lance is actually Command Golem. See, when you command him, he will drop into 5 corpses, and his first ability ups that to 8. So that's 8 corpses we can use Corpse Lance with. There are the curses. I didn't feel like I haven't been using them yet, but I have been using the Grim Sight, Curse Sight ability. Oh god, maybe. Oh, I hope that's just my allergies. I do not want to come down with something. But okay, let's check to see if there's any extra XP / lore we can pick up. And look, there is. Now, hopefully you guys will be able to hear this quite clearly. I'll probably test on my computer. Sorry, my telly right now. So I'll just pick it up and I'll higher up my telly while lowering down my mic. Well, actually, no, can't really do that. But I'll higher up my telly just slightly so that I could hear, and hopefully my mic won't. Oh, okay, we already picked that up. Okay. Let's just do a check, because like there are achievements for talking
I volunteer to help
with the characters.
Though you have held the town thus far.
That's a simple thing for you to say. You were born to fight monsters like the risen dead. Me? I'm just a farmer.
There we go. We're going to use the whisper method to keep that chat thing hidden, because it's a shame, because I really like some of the... I like the portrait that the necromancer has, and it's a shame that like you can't change the size of that chat box. Now, as you can see, we're still playing on master difficulty. Eventually, I do hope. This is... Oh, there we go. So we're still being blocked there. Okay, so we got all the lore we need from this at the moment.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here. Friend. I'm not often called that. But I wish to know more about the fallen star. The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
For those of you that do plan to watch, who are watching this either on Twitch or on YouTube, I strongly recommend you use headphones or watch this in full screen. As I said, as the device that the method that I would do, the method that I use to stream my Diablo 3 game, as well as then upload it onto YouTube, it's still quite small. Again, I would prefer a different method to do these recordings, but sadly there is none. I tried another another software, but it didn't work. It wouldn't detect my game at all, and I just got frustrated with it, so I stopped using it. Then the Xbox DVR would not detect my game. It still won't detect my game, and so I can't record games that way then. So all I have left now is to use the current device, stream this up onto Twitch, and then from Twitch upload it onto YouTube. So I do apologize. So you may want to use headphones. Now again, luckily Diablo 3 is not a completely story-driven game. It's still like, there is lore that is done through audio, but you don't need to like have the audio 100%. but like the lore is far and wide. It's a rich lore. Don't get me wrong. It's a rich lore. It's just that in this circumstance, I wish there was like, you know, things I could open up so you could read it in detail. Actually, maybe I think there's the journal. Log Q. What? Oh no, sorry, I'm actually in the chat thing. God damn it. There you go. Journal. Oh, there is. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that on for anyone that is interested in reading some of the lore. I suggest you pause the video now, and hopefully you can read this while it's on full screen. So here we go. That's that entry. I'll pause some of these for about 5 seconds or so that way, you know, you could get a good chance to read it. But I'm not going to read them out because, like, that would be a real big strain. There you go. Wait, are these keeping all the logs from... Hold on a second. Let me just scroll part 1. This... Oh, I got a message there. It's text. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Alright, that was my mother. She apparently told me that someone may be dropping by for something. They may have to ask him some things, like, or, you know, grab some items off him. So yeah. Okay. Hold on. Show quests, world, people, bestiary. Okay. This is going to take too long. I'll probably do a whole separate video where I just open up each of these and I'll actually read them out. But for now, let's just, you know, collect the lore. Oh, here we go. New entry.
Uncle Deckard is home, rescued from the clutches of the Skeleton King. I'm so glad. But the Skeleton King, I thought he was a folktale. The idea of Mad King Leora.
Actually, I have an idea. Yeah, okay, the voice volume's actually at its highest. Damn it. Load again to continue playing sound while it's... Okay, no, never mind.
Returning to torture this place. Hasn't Tristram suffered enough? I've spent most of my life traveling from place to place with Uncle Deckard while he did his crazy research.
It seems reasonable enough to me.
He's convinced that the forces of hell will invade our world and bring about the end times. All these years, he's still searching for a way to stop this apocalypse.
What did you learn of Adria?
She wasn't from Tristram originally. She came here during the Troubles. She was in search of something. I'm not sure what. She reminds me of Uncle Deckard, obsessed with the war between angels and demons.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again. I will find a way to lay him to rest. The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts. Leia, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors had visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakarum tomes born of a falling star. The Herodric scroll spoke of the dead rising, and the Lord of Lies, the prophecy of the end days, says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the texts since I was 8 years old, Uncle. I just don't think you should read too much into them.
I am the last of the Herodrin. I couldn't always claim this. In fact, if I had turned to the Herodric teachings sooner, Diablo could have been stopped before his reign of terror began. That seems unlikely. When the first signs appeared, I did nothing. I had shrugged the old tales off like they were so much fantasy. And Tristram, no, the world has paid dearly for my arrogance. I have tried to make up for my failings. Leah and I have spent her lifetime scouring the world, collecting pieces of the prophecy of the end days. If I can decipher it, we will have the key to defeating the lords of hell.
Alright, I know I said I wanted to get used as much lore as I can in these videos, but that it just feels like I'm wasting a lot more time, like where I wish this was more done in like cinematic view. Like if it was done in, it'd be more interesting if it was done in Fallout or Mass Effect or Dragon Age style, where you zoomed in and actually talked to the character rather than this over the head view. The thing is that we may end up okay, we're just gonna move on now. If it turns out like people don't mind, me, my character is standing here talking like on end like this, then drop me a comment on this episode. Otherwise, like, it's, as I said,
well, for things other than my visions, but everyone wants to know what the future holds.
My duty is my future.
So serious. Just because you're fated to save the world doesn't mean you shouldn't have a good time. The world is constantly renewing itself, eternally playing out the same events over and over again. We can merely play our parts.
What are you trying to say?
I speak clearly. Do not blame me for the state of your mind.
okay. One thing we are going to do is, because like it's sort of annoying me that one it's going to sound stupid. Oh wow, I've never seen this armor before. Turiel's mine. Well, it apparently has a different form with each class, but okay. We're not going to spend. We have money to spare. Then again, not a big fan of. I like the bone look of the Sovereign male. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Ascended either. Let's go with the Sovereign. And then also, alright, we're gonna dye all our clothes first. Wow, dyeing them black is really expensive for some reason. There we go, and now we're gonna go back to Dragon's Magnify and get the Sovereign design. That's Warlord, Rakicide, Battle. Okay, there's no Sovereign. No, Rakicide doesn't look quite nice with there. The Warlord, less so. Let's try Battle. Nope. Etched. Etched looks pretty cool. What about play? No, not played. What about leather? Okay, the leather looks the best with this, so we're gonna keep leather the way that is. This doesn't have. Oh, this has bone weave. That looks nice. Okay, so bone weave is the pants variation. There are some, I don't know why, but there's some leg pieces and torso pieces that don't have matching names. I don't understand it. I noticed this with the armor that's very samurai-ish for the more combat characters. And again, I don't know why they do it, but well, personally, I just find it very annoying. Like, there's heavy boots. Like, see, these boots have different names. I might go with the Brogans. Yeah, let's go with the Brogans. Wait. Yeah, Brogan. Something like, you know. So let's see. Is there what name stands out as opposed to? Okay, there's Etched, there's the Hide, Chain, Warlord, Rakicide, and Ascended. There's Rakicide, there's Warlord, there's Battle. Okay, I guess the Battle is meant for this, but it doesn't look right. You know? Anyway, we got a cool look anyway now. But besides that, if we go back to the, like, you know, nice stark look. Okay, we'll get more eventually as we unlock helmets and all that.
You are the blacksmith, aren't you? I have a request.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
Death is a path all must tread.
Got them trees.
Thank you. Follow me.
The same thing is though, you can't. There's no like. There are story dialogue that can showcase the necromancer's personality, but at the same time, like, it's sometimes these interactions with these simple characters that can really show it off as well. So that's why, like, I'm still tempted to do these dialogue scenarios.
Very interesting topic. I sell truth.
I see. Where are you from?
CSI. Great families, war in the streets, political intrigue, and bottomless wells of treachery around every corner.
You don't have to tell me stories. I prefer the truth.
Truth? Never touch the stuff.
You know what? Fuck it. I wanted to show off every aspect of the necromancer.
I hear there are all sorts of dangerous things crawling around out there.
I have no fear of the risen dead.
Oh, that's terrible. I only meant the rats and snakes.
And there are those moments where it's very sure.
I do like this arcane fellow. It's rare that I can find someone I have so much in common with.
What could you possibly be referring to?
We both had rather interesting experiences with the Sacrament priestesses in our youth, so... You know, there's nothing in the world quite so perfect as jewels. They have color, size, shape, transparency.
It seems you are obsessed with them.
Oh yes, if only I could eat them, I would need nothing else in life. Not that you can. I hear some people even shave certain crystals atop their food.
Okay. Now, sadly, this does mean we're going to have to return to Deckard Cain.
Did you hear?
I wish the Necromancer had like a speed ability. He only has one when he's walking on top of an area, ability called Land of the Dead. Actually, I'm going to try and get into an interesting position with Deckard Cain. There we go.
You and Leah depend on each other.
I do not know what my life would have been like had I not raised her. Oh, it must have been difficult for Leah, following an old man on a mad search for the secrets to defeating the lords of the burning hells. But though she has seen her share of mysterious things, she is still unsure of my quest. I can understand. She has never seen anything like Diablo and his brothers. The prophecy of the end days is contained within the hieroglyphic tomes I inherited from my ancestor, Jared Kane. It is a warning to those who could interpret it regarding Hell's ultimate invasion of our world, written by many different people throughout history, in many different lands. All known versions of the prophecy are incomplete. I have spent a good part of the past 20 years trying to complete it. I am certain it holds the answers to defeating the Lords of Hell.
What happened to Tristram's king?
Leoric resisted Diablo's attempts to possess him, but the effort left him weak and confused. When his son Albrecht was kidnapped to be a vessel for Diablo, it destroyed any sanity Leoric had left.
And so he became the Skeleton King.
He commanded an army of the dead deep within the cathedral, finally serving the Lord of Terror he had resisted while alive. Many adventurers tried and failed to slay the Skeleton King. It was left to Leoric's eldest son, Aiden, to finally kill the monster his father had become.
There we go. Again, I'm thankful that like some of the NPCs, talk fairly quickly. It makes that situation, so much better to deal
No
with.
one round here appreciates
Nope.
the work I put into acquiring.
But yeah, as we can see, the Necromancer is very... He's not empathetic. Again, I'm butchering the pronunciation of words.
My friends, I'm sorry. Do not apologize. You are at peace. That is not possible. I must have waited for this knowledge. Mira, my love, forgive me.
Henry, help me.
I must have that is not possible. I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hedrick Aemon. There is a way you could repay me. I seek the crown of King Leoric. I can help you there. It's buried with his chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Alright. Also, viewers, today I will be hopefully beginning my Let's Play series involving Xbox games, where I will play games live. Again, I would not be. I'll be keeping my. I'll be getting into a party chat with myself, so that way I do not disturb any of my fellow players. Because again, the time I'll be playing Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer tonight. It's a cooperative game, and I just don't feel like going around asking for the permission of everyone to use. Like, it's okay that for me to do it, because then I'll get stuck waiting. I know that sounds very mean, but like I would have to then leave the match if I don't get it, find another group, and hopefully then all those people will let me, do it. So, in that essence, I will be doing it that way. Okay, we got no new lore. We also got a new thing for Corpse Explosion, which we don't need. We also got something for our Nova thing, but we have not gotten. That's next level. But yeah, guys, you'll eventually see, as you can see, my skeletal mage has great synergy with Corpse Lance because of a rune that I gave it.
I require a corpse for that.
And you're going to see that the Flesh Golem has equal amount.
Your death nears.
And as you can see, Corpse Lance has a very good range because it's pulling in spikes from very far away.
Rathma has blessed me. I require a corpse for that. I'm afraid not.
And I literally just got it there. Lovely. Okay. Now, sadly, these slots are locked to me, so we're not going to use the golem. Actually, no, the golem is free to command. So yeah, we're actually going to replace my command skeletons for now with the flesh golem. But don't worry, my skeletons will come back eventually. It's just that I can get more use out of that because he takes no essence. Yay! So which means my essence can be purely used for summoning my skeletal mages. And as you can see, he drops 4 corpses. Now he only does it every 45 seconds. Yeah, he does it every 45 seconds, but he will come straight back. This will also come in very handy when I get revived.
I require a corpse for that.
So you'll see that come to play when I get revive. So yeah, the Necromancer, he's not gonna have as many. He can have like just as many permanent pets as the Witch Doctor, very early level. But you can get so much more than him temporarily.
I must have a corpse.
Because like if we're counting temporary pets as well, the Witch Doctor, let's see, you can get up to 4 dogs. Oh no, connection error, lag. Oh wow, that is something you do not want in a hardcore game scenario with this game. But yeah, as I was saying, let's see, you have 4, at most 4 dogs. Let's see, 1 Spider Queen if you have it for about 15 seconds. Then you get the big zombie guy.
That is not possible.
So and then you can get up to 15. Okay, so the Witch Doctor at most can get up to 15. Oh, here we go.
No. I'm afraid not.
But yeah, here's where the stun really comes into play with the bone spikes.
I'm afraid not. That is not possible.
But yeah, so at most I think the Witch Doctor can go up to 20, actually, temporarily.
I'm afraid not.
No, again, I have never reached max level, but a Witch Doctor needs to be max level to get up to that number.
That is not possible.
which is why, like as I said, it really depends on like your level. But look, oh, sorry guys, I got a message in. It may determine my D&D game.
I require a
Go.
corpse for that.
There we go. Okay. Hi lads, I need to quickly message someone. There we go. Leave that there. Okay. I do apologize about that. Okay, yeah, about 20. Now, the skeletal mages, unless you take one of the runes, which, as I said, you might have heard me speculating about the singularity rune, that you get like one permanent one. That it is not. But again, though, he's very useful if you're planning on spending all your essence only on the mages, which I don't plan to once I got a certain rune. But yeah, they eventually come down to about 6, and again, now it depends completely on your essence. So that's 6. Again, let's see, Nanak, he comes down to the flesh. Sorry, the flesh golem comes to 1. The skeletons become so that's 7 in total. The command skeletons gives us 14. So like, yeah, 14. Let's see, but that's only if you have both of them equipped, which I don't because I'm using Corpse Lance as a major damage dealer. Then eventually, when I get, where is it? Hold on, where is it? There. When I get revived, that will give me then an extra 10. So that adds up then to 24 by level 22. 24 minions, guys. By level 10. Now again, this costs essence, I believe. Actually, no, it doesn't. It just costs corpses. See, it's what I eventually plan to do to get. I'm going to eventually replace Corpse Lance with Revive, because like just by the sheer amount of things I'm summoning, like they deal so much damage. And I think Scale Mages have, no, they don't get any damage increased. Hold on, where is it? Let me look here. Yeah, as you can see, like eventually the kill command could potentially make them deal 215% damage, but again, that's times 7. Like right now they deal 50% weapon damage as a physical attack, but eventually when you activate them, they can get a 25% increase to their damage, well, in their attack speed. But again, that means they're damaging them much faster, or you can freeze them, or you can make them blow up. Then the flesh golem, 450 doesn't really go up. But then again, then there's this one, becomes a tornado of bone, carrying all nearby enemies to a target location, stuns them, like dealing 2000. Like, eventually it does add up. Now, Army of the Dead does not summon any, but you summon like an air, like it gives you an animation of you summoning loads of skeletons that are just charging in on one target. Deals a lot of damage. But yeah, it's so yeah, you get 14 with with 3 slots. Hold on, actually, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, with 3 slots, which you could pull about here, I imagine, you can get up to 24 minions, with including this. So revive, flesh golem, command skeleton, get you 24. And again, this is without looking at armor sets or legendary items that could, you know, potentially augment these abilities. It's just ridiculous. Now again, revive is for per casting. So if you then combine it with where is it? No, not curse. Where is it? Oh, yeah, if you combine it with Land of the Dead, all your corpse skills can be used repeatedly. So if you get like a whole bunch of enemies, you can just like spam revive on all the corpses. So like I don't know if it like if the 10, like if the revive 10 is a pure on 100% cap, but it'll be interesting to find out. But yeah, guys, the Necromancer has lots of summoning ability. So if you're looking to play a pet class in this game, play a Necromancer. Again, they may be temporary, but they pack a punch.
You make a fine corpse.
Now, sadly, a good bit of my most useful gems are being occupied by my other character. Oh, we got some spoilers here. Lovely. We have some better gloves. That's brilliant. Remind me, I should really check the crafting area at some point. The only problem is we don't have fast traveling. We don't have a town portal anymore. Oh, we got this event.
I'm afraid not.
Oh, another thing is I found out is you can hold one and hover your mouse over your targets, and you'll just then rapidly begin using your abilities. The other problem is don't hold it over enemies that have like a long kamikazes. Okay, guys, that sounds like it's the I might have to go for a bit. Oh no, it's actually my mother. If I'm hearing correctly, so yeah, I may not have to. But I do apologize for his may having to tolerate my dogs for a bit. Because again, anyone who lives with dogs understands that dogs get excited when their owner comes home.
This will be a challenge. I must have a corpse.
Okay, as you can see, like that weapon damage, not so much. See, since it comes down always about my weapon damage, that's why I think if me getting a two-handed weapon will. You will see what I mean at some point. Actually, I probably won't upgrade to a two-handed weapon yet because, well, I have a legendary one-handed weapon right now, and you know, until its use is like what's its ability? Siphon blood drains drains blood from 2 additional targets. But then look at all its extra things, like its primary, like it's secondary, like, 7 extra maximum essence. I have no idea how much more undead things I can summon. The life per hit, the vitality, the intelligence, and the cold damage. But yeah, the only thing that's really holding it back is it's only 24 weapon damage. Oh, here you go. Hopefully that's the person replying to if they're going to make it to my D&D session. And now that we have the extra slot... Oh shit, we are actually getting attacked. So I'm just going to target... Oh no, he targeted the wrong location. There you go. He got him back to be next to me. Hold on, guys. I do apologize for the background noise, everyone. My brother's getting excited because his ma's home. And now the dogs are outside. Okay. Now again, I do apologize everyone for that. But now that we have this extra skill slot, we're actually going to change it to command skeletons so we can... Oh god damn it, I can't go into a fight. There we go. Now I'm going to change Decrepify to command skeletons. There you go. And now we are getting up to 8 pets. Well, unless I use my skeleton mage ability, which I should only ever really do if I need the extra damage out there.
I'm afraid not. I require
because the way the necromancer.
Blacksmith's apprentice has fallen. Another disruption in the lands. That is not possible.
But yeah, unless I need the extra damage, I should always try and save my skeleton mages. But yeah, the skeletons deal alright damage. Command your skeleton means to attack the target and increase their damage against it by 50%. So at most they'll do 100% of their damage to an enemy. And it's focused, so I suppose that's one handy thing.
I'm afraid not.
But yeah, I do love the whole passiveness. Okay, here we go. With these blue guys, it's best to get these guys out. Okay, I can summon 5 at this current build. There we go.
That is not possible.
So we're just trying to map out the entire area, get the most in terms of XP per area, especially considering, as I said, I'm going to be ending the broadcast in about 20 or so minutes.
I'm afraid not. This
Okay, we have gold enemy there, so that's definitely going to require. We're also going to spam our zombie. There we go. No, I said I did not summon as many skeleton mages as I could have in that fight, just because I accidentally commanded my skeletons to do some fighting. But again though, during a boss fight, instead of numbers, I would probably command my skeletons to focus on that one target rather than summon loads of things. Just because, like, yeah, actually no, I wouldn't need to technically. If I was fighting a boss and the boss could summon mobs, then yeah, okay, yeah, like the skeleton king, which you will see eventually. But then again, those of you that have played the game know how the skeleton king, fight generally plays out. But like for cases like what's his name? He's not the butcher. God damn it, I'm blanking on the character's name.
That is not possible.
But yeah, he's no, he's not the butcher. Damn it! I keep thinking it's the butcher, but for some reason, and part of me is like, no, it's not the butcher. God damn it!
That is not
Anyway,
possible.
it's a boss that takes that place at the end of the chapter. That is a pure one-on-one fight. Well, if you're playing on your own and you're not a pet build character, it's a one-on-one fight. But then again, you have your follower. By then you would. So yeah, okay, so yeah, it's not a one-on-one fight. But yeah. In those situations, I wouldn't need to. I would probably use the skeletons to all target him, and maybe use the command one just so that they get that extra increase. But actually, yeah, command. Either way, I'll save my general essence. Like, the only time I'll ever use the command skeleton active ability is when it's going against a boss. Or a treasure goblin, but that's because you don't want them to escape. And we're starting to get to the point now where some of these guys are actually surviving these the corpse lances. And again, that's one of the things I liked about the Diablo franchise is that the enemy generally scales to you. Like you
Must serve the cycle.
Like there's no being over leveled. Like yeah, you can have more abilities that will give you the edge in the fight, but that's about it. The enemy, the boss and whatnot will still go up technically in level as well. So like he'll still deal like a good amount of damage to you unless you specifically built your character, for that type of thing.
I'm afraid not.
Damn, these guys keep coming back up while I'm walking away. But yeah. So like, for example, the Skeleton King will always be leveled up towards your attack. Now again, actually no, I might be wrong there. I never actually... Again, but the only times I repeatedly go back to the Skeleton King is when it involves bounties. And by then I have, full, multiple sets on, and I have, loads of legendary items equipped.
That is not the cycle rose.
Oh.
I'm afraid not.
But yeah, I feel like the Necromancer's probably going to get nerfed because, some of his abilities just deal so much damage, and there's even insta-kills involved. Okay, this is actually requiring loads of mages because that nearly killed me. And as you can see, they're actually very rapidly killing my skeletons.
That is not possible.
There we go. So yeah, that's another reason why I like my current skeleton mage build, is because it allows me to get those corpses. Oh, and good news for those of you that have played similar games that have a revive ability, like a group revive thing. It's very similar to how the current Necros. Oh, yeah, your character doesn't talk during those type of quests. But yeah, it's very similar to how Necros works in Warframe. Like, you actually, now, you don't build, actually no, it's not similar in that, like, it's one of those good ones. Like, you don't get like a staple mass summon. Same thing of Fable. It's not like in Fable where, oh, I just summon a whole bunch of skeletons. You know? You actually summon the people that you've killed. Now again, Necros in Warframe is slightly better because, like, well, his ability is slightly better because, one, he collects their souls. You know? So, like he can walk around with them. He doesn't need to be near their bodies when he's, you know, wants to raise them. Whereas with the Necromancer, you do. And I believe they're slightly weaker versions as well. But as I said though, like, you will see a pretty cool combo with the Ray. Oh boy. We got another gold enemy. Command skeletons. We're just going to spam also Mage and then Corpse Dance. And as you can see there, we just rapidly took out our biggest threat. And the rest are so focused on the skeletons. Alright guys, we're at 10 minutes now to go. I'm hoping to have this quest completed by then, but it doesn't look like I will, but also at the same time it looks like I may not get my D&D session. So I'll stop recording at the, as I said, like I said I was, but I may be back shortly after. I may be back shortly afterwards. Oh, I'm getting messaged now.
I'm afraid not.
Repeatedly. Let me just quickly check that. Okay.
I'm afraid not.
Now again, also viewers, remember today is also the day. Now hopefully it will be this with this session. I will be doing my vlogs discussing my current D&D session. Now again, I may have to postpone that until I actually have a D&D session. But at the moment, it looks like that session may have to be cancelled. But I'm hoping it doesn't, because like I think it'll be interesting, and it will also allow me eventually maybe to look back and think about the session that I just had, like in my previous sessions, which as a DM is very handy.
The ground is not in this crypt. I'll search elsewhere.
Alright guys, I don't think I can complete this quest within 7 minutes. So we're going to actually head back to Tristram. Oh, we actually have a bonus objective here.
I found the body of your apprentice. It seems his end was quick.
Fool boy. Hope for the worst and you will not be disappointed. Thank you for the news.
Yeah, see, a little like the necromancer's like, your apprentice has died. You know, he, at least he died quickly. Like, shit, man. Have some compassion. Right, we're just gonna quickly update our gear wall just before my thing. Okay, that increases our. We lose our on total damage for my abilities, but we increase our toughness. Okay, that's everything. Quickly salvage. Okay, we can't. We have to manually salvage those because I changed their appearance. There we go. Forge Armory, highest usable. Okay. We're still not getting any of the items that I could craft. Actually, get rid of shield. Okay, that could be better. So we're gonna actually craft some pants. See if we dig. Oh, we definitely got higher. So there we go. Equip that. Helm. We can definitely do better in terms of helm. Okay, we actually got significantly worse. The only thing that is even better. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Okay, let's try again. Come on. Okay, there we go. That's much better. So we're gonna pop that on. Then we're gonna do the gloves. Gloves again. Gloves again? Seriously? These are... What's the range of this? 42 to 55. With 4 magic things. How the hell... Oh, there we go. Finally. That was so weird. Okay, chest armor. 51 to 68 with 2 Okay. So the magical properties could, you know, be a huge factor here. Okay, there we go. We got a lot better there. Bracers. Okay. There's no way in hell that these bracers I'm crafting are going to be weaker than... Okay. Oh, wow. Not green across the board. Okay. Fine. Damn. Oh, now we're doing the boots. Okay. Boots, same thing as the bracers. They have to be significantly better. There we go. And last but not least is the belt, which I had since level 1. Okay. I'm surprised I'm not getting green across the board with these. But okay, let's quickly salvage everything. Now we're going on to weapons, highest usable. Alright, let's look at the two-handed sights. Okay, so the two-handed sight is actually weaker than that, but then again that's a level 5. But yeah, as you're going to see here, as you can see, now in terms the journeyman's carve is 6 to 10. So yeah, that's a bit of a gamble. Whereas then with the two-handed weapon, we get a fixed stat. You know, I think that's actually one of the main things about two-handed to one-handed. Like the two-handed flame bridge is 36 to 53, level 15, and then the level 12 magic sword is only 8 to. Actually, no, that's not a fair comparison. We'll go into all. We need to look at, you know, similar stats. Get rid of all these. Okay. Alright, well, look at sights. Okay, Journeyman Carve. Wait, did I look at the 200 sights for level 5? I'm not sure if I did. Get rid of the flail, get rid of the mace, get rid of the night weapon. Level 5. Yeah. So yeah, it's a very fixed damaged. Now let's look at the level like level 15. 36 to 53. And then the sword, like a level 15 sword. There is none. Okay, so it's okay, look at that. Level 19, 11 to 24. There you go. So yeah, like there is a significant difference between, you know, the one-handed and the two-handed. For if you're going, and again, it depends on if you're using abilities like with pet builds. You do want the higher, you know, weapon damage. I don't think phylacteries, which is my extra thing here, I don't think they come with weapon damage. Yeah, see, I think they only ever increase my damage via, you know, like 1 to 2, and then it's their magical properties, like. So like, look, level 17 is you know, just reaching 400, whereas then if I take a two-handed sight, level 70, I'm dealing 1000. So yeah, If you're an essence, or if you're not a pet build, I would recommend you go possibly phylactery with a one-handed scythe. If you want to keep to using your actual class items.
I would like to hear more about your grandfather, the Chancellor.
Not much to tell. I lived with my father, Chaldean at the time. We heard that my grandfather stayed in Tristram until the end, trying to save lives. Don't know if he succeeded. There it is. When the Skeleton King fell, my grandfather was dying for the sword. He had the crown sealed with him to keep it safe.
He made his choice then.
But yeah, pet builds, I recommend you focus more on your weapon damage, because like that's what's really going to determine your pet's actual use. Now let's quickly edit these. The die is oh, some of these heads look really cool. I like this one. Not a big fan of the goat horns or the goat skull. I like this one. Sadly, the Rakaside helmet is same as some of the other stuff. Very disappointing. I could go with this one. It would cost me, oh wow, 50,000. No. We'll go with this one. Change it to that. Change. Actually, let's finish changing the entire transmography of the outfit. We're going to go with the Sovereign. What's that jacket look like? Nope. Yeah, we're going to go back to the Sovereign look. Ooh, look, I love the Zaxxaros Marrow one. What? Get them, it looks nothing like the thumbnail with the skull there. What the hell? Completely unfair. Okay, we're going to go to Sovereign Mail. Then we're going to go with the Bone Weave. Then go with that. We're going to go back to leather gloves. Then for the spot. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking forward to, actually, to be honest with you. Oh, I love the one shoulder one there. Now this one, the Warlord Spaller seems to go more with the head outfit. I just like the idea of the one big skull, like, I actually like the look of that. Actually, I might go with a full-on, like, commander look. What's the Warlord? Let's look at the Warlord plate. Yeah, I like the tattered runes there, actually. So that's I changed my mind. We're actually gonna go with the Warlord plate stuff. I'll probably keep the boots though. So let's look at the Warlord boots. Yeah, I'm preferring the skulls, and the getting the old to things there. So we're gonna keep them there. I imagine this would look really cool with a really nice sight. Let's see, do I have any interesting designed ones? Oh wow, that's cool. But no, we're going for sights. Oh, the bone sights cost 50,000. Nope. Weapons are actually, now that I remember, weapons are actually really expensive to transmogrify. Oh. Nah, black. But yeah, I'm liking the black and the white and then the silver. There we go. And that is it, folks. I will be switching over. I'll be ending the video right here. This is Wolf Ninja signing off, and again, it is quite possible that this will only be a temporary break due to the fact that my D&D game had to be cancelled. But then again, I may end up doing my Mass Effect video. I might do my Mass Effect Andromeda playthrough. With that, I'll be broadcasting again to Twitch, but I'll rebroadcast. I'll re-upload it onto YouTube. So remember, may the force be with you, and roll for initiative.